Thank you so much.
From his childhood, initiating his life from premium Don Bosco School, Lilua, and then series of educations in the best of institutions, academically and professionally. Pursuing zoology honors from Calcutta University, HNCC, quality management from Phillips Crosby Institute, USA, PGDBM and MBA from IMT Ghaziabad, Doctorate of Management from ISBM and more. Starting his career from the grassroots level, he has grown up to the ranks to hold the position of Managing Director. Currently, he is the Group CEO for Zota Healthcare Limited. Being part of mid-sized to large organizations, he has been named as Encounter Specialist in the industry towards transformation organizations towards corporatization and scaling up. He is a sharpshooter with clarity of thought and immaculate professionalism. Dr. Sujit Paul, the name that truly recons to be a true visionary who have pioneered the growth of various organizations across the globe, and what the industry leaders call him, the alchemist of today's corporate world.
Thank you so much for inviting me here. Members of the dais, Chairman Zota Healthcare, Director Zota Healthcare, my colleagues and young students out here. I have been told to speak about Davaindia and Zota Healthcare. I'll do that. But by understanding the amalgamation of crowd here, you'll be forced to hear about our own company and you'll be chatting in your mobile telephones. I don't want that. I want you to be engaged. I want you to truly add value in this session. For which what I'll do is that I'll bifurcate my entire chronology into what I'm supposed to speak and what you would carry back home. That would be for your life. Is that fine? Yes. Anything else to be added? Perfect. Zota Healthcare is an organization that prides to operate in generic medicine. If I speak about Davaindia, we are the fastest and the largest private generic retail chain that the country have at this point of time. The mission and vision is very plain, vanilla and simple. We want to ensure that every Indian have affordable medicines. You go to rural and urban India, you would understand the pain that India undergoes where they do not have money to buy expensive branded medicines. Forget about medicines, they don't even have money to buy good quality chappals. They don't have enough food to eat. That is the true state. If you go to the villages, you will understand. We are driving in only one objective, that every Indian must have a Davaindia medicine in their pocket. Barring the first couple of rows, most of your youngsters, if you drive this passion to lead your life for something which is much larger than what you want to, then your life stays meaningful. Otherwise, you will come here, either someone must have told you to come in this session or similar, and go back home without carrying anything else. At Davaindia, we pride to ensure that every single day when we wake up in the morning, we work for the people of India. As I speak, we have stores all across the country, east, west, north and south. We have our stores in Jammu and Kashmir. We have our stores in Kerala. We have our stores in Kolkata, Bangalore, Delhi, Bombay, every single places. And we are growing much faster and larger. The objective of the company is to ensure that we truly believe in what we speak. Unfortunately, most business houses in India operate only for financial turnovers. Trust in me, youngsters, if you ever work for any company or ever dream to be an entrepreneur, don't work for financial numbers. You will die very soon. And when you die, your bank balances will not take you there. I have seen enough physicians and clinicians across the country. I know most of the bigger ones, where the larger names in the country, they do not operate like that. They operate when they believe in driving true value to the end patient through whatever methodology is possible. And that's what we are doing in Davaindia in generic medicine. Any company that operates on driving financial number, any individual entrepreneur that operates on driving only turnover is a very, very short-term game. We operate on generic medicines. For youngsters who don't understand generic medicines, I will make it easy for you. It's the similar medicines what you see in the branded. It's not the same exactly, but it's similar. Many people say it's same. No. Let's talk straight, clear. It's very, very close to branded. And generic medicines are way affordable than branded medicines. For youngsters behind, I think this is enough. Any amount of data will be a data overload for you. And I don't want to just talk because, or to share the knowledge holding of my capacity. That's not the objective. Saying so, I will also bring back some amount of history for many of you to understand. We are in a land which was called Suryanagar. Maybe the younger generations may not know that. Almost 500 years ago, roughly in the year 1516, there was a gentleman called Gopi who started Surat in the bank of river Tapi. From there, it has been a long journey for all of us out here. Many of you also don't know that Lord Sri Krishna came to Surat and he halted in Surat for some time. Why I'm saying this? It has a lot of meaning. If you track back history of business acumen, you will see that from that time, Surat have been flourishing. Of course, it has seen 3 to 4 sections of looting and wars. But Surat have always flourished. Only thing that we have missed to an extent is corporatization. If in Surat we know how to corporatize our organizations, it can scale up way faster than what we see in other parts of India. There are 4 big companies that operates on a consulting platform of corporatization. But we also have an Indian company like Zota Healthcare. The name is Zota Consulting. It operates on scaling up. It operates on corporatization. You have companies like Zota Nextech that operates on building a robust IT platform. Now, the moment I start speaking technical, you see the younger generation have started losing interest. That's exactly why I wanted to open up this topic to understand what and where your interest lies. It is very, very natural. Most speaker comes, they only talk what they want to talk. That's not what it should be. As I speak, and as what I promised at the onset, I told that I will make this session so memorable that you will take back home and that can actually change the destiny of your life. Are you willing to do that? Yes. Usually in sessions we say that don't take out your mobiles. I would say the reverse. I would urge you to take out your mobile telephones. If anyone wants, take out your mobile telephones in a hand, open the notebook page of your mobile. Why I'm doing this is that usually in this kind of session there are notepads and pen that stays by. Unfortunately, we don't have it in the seat out here. Hence I said that take out your phone. There is a portion where you can take notes in the phone. I will put one question to all of you. And that question goes to people who are seniors, people who are not so seniors, people who are aged, people who are youngsters. And that question is, why are you here? What is the mission of your life? You can be free to write down in a notepad. You don't need to share with any one of us. But if you do not have a mission for your life, your existence is actually non-existential. You will lead your life, you will get married, you'll earn some money, and ultimately you will be very close to the deathbed. Then too you will not understand why have you left. Am I right? Yes. If you don't know why you are here, what is the objective of your life? Why are you living? And I challenge in this room that if I start asking questions, 90% people will fumble. They never self-introspected. What is the objective of their life? It's really sad. Swami Vivekananda once said, education is the manifestation of the perfection already in mankind. I will repeat the statement quote by quote. Education is the manifestation of the perfection already in mankind. If you are truly educated, then first is you need to understand what is your objective for life. And this, I take 3-day seminar to mid-sized business houses of close to around less than 500 crores where we operate, where they go deep dive to understand what is the objective of their company. When we do this course with mid-sized hospitals, when I say mid-size is close to 150 to 200 beds, they take deep dive to understand what is the objective of that physician. What is the objective of that surgeon? Is it only to make money? Is it only to do X amount of angioplasty or angiographies or TKRs or THRs? No, it cannot happen like that. Each one of you, and for youngsters, for my fellow colleagues, if you don't know what is your objective of life, why are you living? It's not that you are living only to give birth to children. It's not that you are living only to earn money. That's very, very sad. And any great leader, including business tycoons like Warren Buffett, like Mark, I know this too because for certain reasons we have to work closely. But I've heard and read about others like Richard Branson, Elon Musk, etc. That's the first question they ask. What is the purpose of your life? It's extremely deep. This question is extremely deep. And when we do the sessions, we understand that as you age, the purpose changes. If you can start working on the purpose of your life at the age of 25 to 30, and as you age, the purpose can get matured, then you would operate on a larger scale of leading a correct, virtuous life. And when you leave this body, you'll be more enjoyable. You'll have something that you must have achieved. However, most will not achieve that. Neither they will achieve of people who are listening to me in the room, because people are not serious about themselves. Even after speaking for the last 5 minutes about purpose of life, I still challenge that 85% to 90% of people have not still made themselves clear what is the purpose of their life, because they are just listening and they have not done the work which I have told them to do. How I know this is from my experience of conducting sessions. And that is the reason a very minuscule percentage of this world can actually become someone great. At the age of 45, when Gandhi thought that he will become Mahatma, he could become Mahatma. When Agnes thought that she will become Teresa, she could become Mother Teresa. So on and so forth. But unless you really want to change yourself, you can never change. We can bring the horse to the pond, but we cannot force the horse to drink water. This is such an important statement that I'm stating. And if you don't understand the value of this statement, you would not go deep dive. That's what I said. We do a 3-day session on purpose of life. And in case if any one of you have already started jotting it down, which I see some people are doing it at the back, then what you should do is that when you go back and before you sleep, dwell on it. If you need to do road correction of your life, your journey, then do that road correction. For me at this point of time, along with my personal activities, I have a very strong mission to build a strong entry of Davaindia in every pocket across the country. As I said, that I have my personal mission to achieve that everyone in India can afford good quality generic medicine. And when your purpose is so strong, then no one can actually shake you up. Even if you fall, that's all right. You can still get up and can shrug yourself up. You need to set your purpose. I can go on talking about Zota Healthcare. I can go on talking about Davaindia. Nothing will register in your mind. Trust me. You will just go out, have some fun, and forget every damn thing. But whatever I told you now, if you know how to do it, then your life will change. Maybe we can build one more person from this room who can think the way how we think. When you drive things through passion, only then it can happen in that way. Otherwise it can never happen. I have seen enough people with large cars, with crores of money in bank, with every damn thing that position can happen, but they're not happy internally. If they're not happy internally, if they're not healthy, if they are sad from inside, it means they never had that purpose. They went on with the flow of life. And after a specific amount of age, they would get into different kind of ailments of bodies, and they would have their blood sugars and blood pressures, and they would die. No one even will remember. There's a beautiful book, I don't know if any one of you heard the name, Who Would Die? Who Would Cry When You Die? Sorry, Who Would Cry When You Die? Anyone heard the name? Who Would Cry When You Die? No one? Okay, the book is by Robin Sharma. It's a small book. If you have time, please read that. And it's so important for you to assess after today's session, who would cry when you die. Thank you so much. Any questions? I'm happy to take if you have any questions.
My one question is, why Davaindia has selected Kapil Dev and he is already 75? How he can be the role model to the young people of the country?
Okay. Kapil Dev is the brand ambassador for Davaindia, and Kapil Dev have shown consistency in performance. Kapil Dev have also shown his attribute when everyone thought that India would not win the World Cup, but he still won the World Cup. Kapil Dev was playing at that point of time when the first 20 overs, you never even dreamt to hit sixes. Kapil Dev, Sanat Jaisurya and Arvinder De Silva at that point, along with Krishnamurthy Shrikant definitely, started that league of breaking the norms. We are breaking the norms of consumption of branded medicine, and so that you can consume generic medicine.
Before your arrival to the country, they are already having this idea. It was F3. Now, how you want to rate this people? That they have select, they are no. They आगे की सोचा ये लोगों ने आगे की सोच रखी है. आपको उस वक्त नहीं थे, अभी भी उन लोगों ने तो ये सोच रखी है. ये कैसे पॉसिबल है?
My question is समझो, दोबारा क्वेश्चन कीजिए.
आप एक साल से या 2 साल से ये तो सोचना है दवाइंडिया का जेनरिक का. ये जितन भाई और उसके तमाम फैमिली मेंबर्स से रखा. How you want to rate their vision?
Okay. Okay, let me give you some background on this. I have experience of working with the best of promoters that this country and globally promoters. So I have worked with the biggest promoter that the country have. I repeat the statement, the biggest promoter. I have worked with the largest healthcare promoter that this country have. I have also worked with multiple innovative promoters all across the world. All of them are good, definitely.
So what is your age?
So just allow me to finish this answer. Allow me to finish this answer. I have told this earlier in forums multiple times, if you refer press. Very few promoters I have seen like Ketan Zota. And I have said this earlier. It is not that I am saying it for the first time. I have said this earlier. Now, why do I say that? What is so great in that? He is not the biggest promoter of the country. He is a promoter with high level of ethics and values. He is a promoter with truly high level of ethics and values. I repeat the statement. I am not saying that other promoters are not good or bad. I am not saying that. I am saying that I work very closely with Ketanji at this point of time as well. And as I said, even before joining this stint of Davaindia, I have been in constant touch with him for various strategical moves of Zota. Every relationship do not operate on monetary terms. There are relationships beyond that. So, my rating for them is that, as far as Ketan Zota is concerned, trust me, if you people learn the basic ethics and values, you can go way ahead, and that's the reason why we are there. Okay, they're nursing students. Okay. I think she had two requests. One was if I can do a meditation activity, which I would love to, but there's a preparedness needed for that. But I would definitely love to do that, and you can instantly see the change within yourself. But I don't know how many of you are willing to do that because
meditation.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I think she had one more point, that there are nursing students here. If I can something speak about that, that's what she's
Motivational.
Okay. First for nursing, I would say I have been part of the largest hospital chain that this country has, which is Apollo Hospitals. I've also been part of Columbia Asia Hospital Group. Columbia Asia is a hospital chain having hospitals in Vietnam, Malaysia, India, China, etc. For nursing students, the only thing that I can say is that have genuine patient care. If you don't have genuine patient care, then you would not qualify yourselves to be a nurse. Always the doctors are not there in the seat. Let me give examples so that you can connect. In case if you are advanced nursing students, then for IP, definitely you understand that you have to give a dosage, or there have to be an operative mode of meropenem, right?
Yes.
Now meropenem, it's a molecule definitely, can be operated under various brand names, right? Remember which is the innovator of meropenem? Anyone, nursing student? Academic questions? Okay. How many of you have heard Medocrate, Medoza, Medonem? Now little easy now, similar? Very difficult? Which year students you people are? Oh, first year, sorry. Okay, I think I'm asking from things moving. So for nursing students, I think most important is that you have to understand what's patient care. Keep in mind that you will be handling a patient with pain. Now, there can be two types of pain. One is the physical pain, the other is a mental pain. You have to understand both. A good nurse can actually understand both. I'm not getting into the dispensing of medicines, etc., because my time will not permit that. But if you understand patient well, then you have a connect with patient. And patient can be at your home, at the hospital, at the clinic, wherever you're working. Even at your home, you may have someone who is mentally not well. So you need to understand how to connect. A good nurse knows how to connect.